So seen as my first one of these videos did pretty decent, even though I had an argument when I did clearly say that those were my opinions. I thought it would be great to make another one and see how this goes. In this one though, it will be me reacting and saying what I think about other people's opinions that I gathered up and a hint of my own opinions to add some spice to it. Now I will repeat this again: this is an opinion, this is an opinion, and lastly this is an opinion. Also, because I got so many opinion requests, I will be doing this in 2 or more parts, so this is of course part 1. Okay, let's dive. Okay, so this is my opinion. I'm going to be real here. When I saw the premiere stage, I actually liked the change of her on her, but as I started watching more life stages, I started to dislike the bangs. Her blonde or red hair will forever be iconic and I wish she kept it like that. But she still looks super pretty as per usual. This again is my own opinion, but I think it's okay to be a solo stan as long as you are respectful to the group as a whole. I have seen many solo stans be so disrespectful to the other members of the group, and that is not right at all. But I have also seen solo stans who are very respectful towards the other members of whatever group they solo stan, and that's how it should be done. I don't think there should be a problem with solo stans unless they are problematic. Someone else's opinion. I agree with this a lot. For me, I am also like this mostly with Red Velvet songs. I don't know why, but with Red Velvet I have to listen to the song about 3 times to really see if I vibe with it or not, and that shouldn't be a problem. You can't always like something the first time, so this I do agree and relate to. Someone else's opinion. I agree. Stan Twitter is crazy. If some of yous that are unaware of what Stan Twitter means, it's basically, I'm going to call them trolls, but it's trolls that utilize their tweeting privileges to cause a reaction, sometimes even emotional, for others within or outside of their fandom, and it's disgusting. So these Twitter trolls love to cancel any idols when it's irrelevant. For example, Sorn, who apologized 3 times, still she gets name called and they still bring up the past when it should be forgotten about. Because of Stan Twitter I don't use Twitter as much because they are all crazy, and that's that. This is my opinion to follow up about Stan Twitter, but posting fancams under every literal argument is so cringy and it's so annoying. Especially when something bad has happened in the K-pop community, the trolls like to put a fancam of their faves and say, well, if they stand, then this wouldn't have happened. You guys know what I am on about, and that is so disrespectful. Like, grow up, that shit is annoying now, and damn right rude. Mwah kisses. Someone else's opinion. I have to agree, only certain idols can pull off such a look. For example, of course, Stray Kids' Hyunjin, he be looking so goddamn good. BTS's Taehyung and Jin, EXO's Baekhyun and Chen, NCT's Taeyong, GOT7's JB, 17's The 8, Big Bang's G-Dragon, Winner's Mino. I don't want to hear it. Those in my opinion can rock a mullet. The mullet isn't made for everyone. Someone else's opinion. I disagree and agree with this one. Firstly, to disagree, with Lay in China, the company will gain more fame and money. Him being in China, it means that he is promoting as a soloist but also as an EXO member. He said many times he isn't leaving EXO. But on the other hand, it is a bit upsetting seeing promotions without Lay. A group doesn't feel the same if one member isn't there. I do hope to see promotions with Lay, but he is doing very well in China. Someone else's opinion. I again disagree and agree. Firstly, for disagree, I have liked some Western collabs, such as Nicki Minaj with BTS, Dua Lipa with Blackpink, Monsta X with French Montana. Who Do You Love is such a bop. Jason Derulo with Lay and NCT 127, all of Steve Aoki's collabs and you get the point. Also I think if we had an Ariana collab, Little Mix collab ECT that would be so good, but on the agree side after Boy With Love with Halsey came out I really just couldn't stand it. It wasn't a good collab at all, she sang barely any lines and her voice just doesn't match BTS. Someone else's opinion. Now, I love Mamamoo, I am a Mumu and I love them so much, they are so talented. But everyone has their own take on who's the best girl group depending on who they stan or who they listen to the most. For me it's CLC. CLC are my girls and for me I could say CLC are the best girl group but everyone has their own taste in songs and groups in general. Someone else's opinion, it's sad to say but I have to agree. Don't get me wrong I don't skip it when it comes on but this comeback wasn't it. Especially with Halsey, I listened to the version without her but I wouldn't say Boy With Love is their best comeback. My opinion. This isn't something new here. It's just plain and simple, shipping between idols need to stop. There is a difference if you ship them respectfully. Like I will give you an example, so for me my NCT ship is Doiwoo, Doyoung and Jungwoo, but I am respectful and don't take anything out of context, whereas some people go as far as editing pictures, saying that their idols are only meant for this other idol and disturbing stuff like that. As long as your ships are respectful then it's not a problem, but when people take it too far that's when there is an issue. Anyways, any Doiwoo shippers here? This is my opinion, I am just going to say it straight and how it is okay to think a certain person is a better dancer, singer, leader than another person, let's just say that. But the problem is it is a really cruel thing to say, especially when all these idols have trained and worked hard for people to just rub in their stans' faces that their faves are better at a certain thing. For me I can say for example Yeji in my eyes is one of the best girl dancers in this gen or that Chan or Namjoon are the best leaders, but I wouldn't say they are the best because then that brings down the other idols who have worked and trained hard. Just think about it. Not my opinion. But I do have to agree, Fancy was just that song, everyone was jamming to it, dancing to it, and it still is such a bop. I still can't get Fancy out of my head and I listen to it so much, oh my god. Everyone sing it with me, Fancy you 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 you, Fancy you. Not my opinion. I will keep this short and simple, fan wars are pointless. Don't engage with them, you just waste your time. Not my opinion, I thought I would end this video with this opinion. Now, firstly I will say, idols should be able to date and have a free and personal life, they are humans like all of us. But, I will be real here, I'm going to take Hyunjin for example because he is one of my ults, well my top ult I should say. If I did find out he was dating, I would be hurt, let me just say that, I would be upset, and I see why people do get upset, we all admire an idol, we all watch them, and we all feel so connected to them, so this is what will make us upset, but I would be so happy for him, all our idols deserve nothing but happiness, so please, let's not get too mad or literally attack an idol because they're dating someone, like the Chen situation that just got so out of hand, he is happy. Let idols be happy. With that said, this is the end of this. This is only part 1, so part 2 with more opinions from other people will be out soon. Stay safe everyone, bye.